So she just found out that her current boyfriend is living with his ex?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oopsie.
That might be of a concern, but we got to get more details, like how long they've been together. Was he hiding this? Like, how long have they been broken up?
Or is it a physical living situation? Is he just living with the memory of his ex?
I think.
Is she paying rent? Is that memory paying rent? Because that has a lot to do with it. Hey, Kelly, good morning.
Hi, good morning, guys. How are you?
Good, thank you. All right, this is Ditch or Date. You tell us what's going on. We tell you got to ditch that dude. Or you're like, it's not a big deal. This one sounds like a big deal.
Yeah, you tell me. So I'm 26. I've been dating this guy for about 3 months, and everything really is going great. He's so funny. He texts me good morning every day, which is rare these days, and he's even introduced me to a few of his friends. The only weird thing is that he's never invited me over, like ever, to his place. We always hang out at my apartment, or we just go out somewhere. And so every time I joke about seeing his apartment, he has some excuse. Like, oh, it's messy. My roommate's working nights. It's being painted, like whatever. It's always something. So finally last weekend, I dropped by unannounced to surprise him with coffee. And that's when I found out he's not living alone, and he's living with his ex-girlfriend. I know. He swears, though, that it's totally platonic. They dated for years, and then they broke up a few months ago, but neither could afford the rent on their own, so it's kind of a tough situation. And he says they're just coexisting until one of them finds a new place, and insists there's, nothing going on, that they're literally just there. And he even told me that, that I'm the first person that he's actually liked since they broke up. I'm just not so sure, because the ex just seemed way too comfortable, like walking around in her PJs, making breakfast for both of them, and calling him by a nickname. And I'm just really torn, because part of me does believe him. He's a great guy. And he's been open and honest since I found out. But another part of me just can't stop picturing them as this one big, happy, broken up couple. It's just weird. So they still live together, and maybe they haven't fully let go. I just don't know.
I just established he's been 100% honest with you since he got busted.
Right.
Okay.
How do we know that for sure, though?
Yeah. We don't. We just have to assume. All right, question for Abby and Bert. At what point would you like somebody to disclose to you? You're dating them, right? Yeah. At what point should they disclose that their roommate is their ex?
Abby,
like, when would you like to know that?
Maybe not immediately, because I do think there are exceptions to every rule, but the problem is the rule exists for a reason. And to me, this feels like the dating equivalent of when people are married and they start dating, but they say that they're separated, but they're not legally divorced. Mm-hmm. It's like, okay, that's all fine and dandy, and I'm sure the divorce is going to go through at some point, but at the same time, why are you dating until you handle the thing that you need to handle, which is moving out of your apartment with the ex that you have?
The international law. I just looked it up.
Oh, there's an international law.
International dating law. Yeah, there's a NATO for dating.
Ooh, we should. That actually is kind of genius. It is great. That's an SNL skit waiting to happen.
Yes. Is 3 days. 3 dates after like the third date. I mean, you're establishing you guys are going to hang out with each other. So, hey, I just want to let you know, now that things are moving into this direction, I am living with my ex right now, but that is going to change here over the course of the next couple of months. But I wanted to be 100% transparent with you. There is nothing going on. If he gets ahead of that, it's all good, man. How long have you guys been going out?
We've been going out for 3 months, yeah.
Oh, no.
It's not even now. It's turned into... I like to think I'm self-aware enough to know I would have an issue with if I'm dating a guy and he's still living with his ex, because I come with issues, so I would have an issue. That's just who I am. But the biggest red flag here is the fact that he hid it from you for 3 months.
I get why he hid it, though, because that's such a hard thing to explain, but it's a hard thing to explain because there's such an easy solution. That's what I don't really get. Like, if you know this is going to be a weird thing for girls to know when you're dating them, why not find another lease? He literally told that to you himself, that they're just in this situation until one of them finds another place. It's not like apartments are hard to come by. Get your butt out of there, find an apartment, and move on.
Well, not if financially, some people are.
Right.
They're not able to live on their own.
But you can terminate a lease and then find a roommate. Like, it's not rocket science. Like, people are doing this out here.
It certainly can be done, but this all could be avoided with a conversation in the first month of dating each other. How old is this dude?
So he's 27.
Yeah.
We're just about the same age.
I would probably say at 27, I probably would have gone as long as I could, not telling this. And then
you would have hit it.
I would have probably hit it.
27-year-old Bert would have hit it.
Yeah, he was a coward. I probably would have hit it, saying like, this is not a big deal. I don't want her to make a big deal out of this. There's nothing going on between the two of us, so I just won't tell her. And then we'll be moved out and she'll never even know. I probably would have done that when I was 27, but it would have been the wrong decision back then also.
All right. Well, the question at hand, does she ditch him or does she continue to date him? Is this like a break-upable offense?
Well, it's the 90-day free trial rule. Like, I always say, after 3 months, you kind of know whether or not you want to be with someone or not. So what's your gut telling you? Like, do you think you can move past this? Do you think he really is being 100% honest with you? Because if you feel like you still want to keep seeing this guy, I got to tell you, it's cold out here in these streets. Stick with this guy. Winter is coming.
Well, he doesn't have to worry about being cold. He's being warm with Kelly and his ex.
And he has a very warm and cozy one-bedroom apartment, question mark.
Is there anything wrong with her going to him and saying, hey, this whole thing makes me uncomfortable? If we're still dating each other in 2 months, then I would like you to be living, away from her.
See, I'm doing a different take.
Okay.
If he really likes you, he will go to great lengths to be with you. Mm-hmm. So I would, if I were you, I would be like, hey, so I get that, you are in a predicament and I understand your reasoning of why you live with your ex. I hope you can, and I can respect that. I hope you can respect that it makes me uncomfortable. So, right. And I really like you. So when you get to a better place, or if, when you move out and when you are no longer living with your ex, please give me a call and see if that lights a fire under his butt.
Reaction.
Yeah. And so then it's all about like how he responds. So if he does, like, it lights a fire and he gets out of there and he gets his own place, I think that's a telltale sign this dude really likes you and he wants to be with you. If he doesn't, well, then there's your sign.
This is a win-win all the way around. Because here's your homework assignment to have that combo with him today. So there's your win. Okay. You get to the truth. And then we get ratings by you calling us tomorrow and letting us know how that conversation went.
Do you feel comfortable doing that? Like,
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that was like my instinct to kind of give him. I didn't want to make it like an ultimatum, but at the same time, it has been 3 months. I'm like, okay, we really like each other. So what's the deal? Where's the timeline?
This is not an ultimatum. This is a definite test, though.
No,
it is a test.
It's not a test.
It is absolutely a test.
I love how we're just reading down the thesaurus for ultimatums.
It's not an ultimatum.
Yeah, because the ultimatum isn't like, hey, move out or I'm gone. That's the ultimatum.
No, she's leaving. Like, she's like, listen, I'm going to bounce. You need to figure some stuff out. And when you do, if I'm still free, I'll be here and I would love to date you. I don't want to date you under these circumstances. And I think you are well within your right to say that.
Winter is coming, and all we're going to know is if we're going to find out if your Jon Snow knows something or not.
Well, he sounds like a great guy. If he isn't open to what you're saying, can Abby have his phone number?
Because I'll look past it.
Because it's cold. And you don't want to be cold.
It's cold out here.
He sounds warm. He sounds like a great guy.
I mean, red flags only look red if you don't have rose-colored glasses on.
The Bert Show.